What's up, friends? This is Jazz bringing you another episode of Let's Play Footage Wright Attorney. Last episode, we did some more investigating, and now we're just gonna do some even more. Anyway, guys, thought I would warn you, this is gonna be a super long episode. Actually, I'm going to let you know this now. When I recorded it, when I recorded the game footage, I was surprised by this. But this is actually going to be the main game finale of it. And this is going to be, okay, yeah, we're going to get the number. Polly, what's the number? 1228, squawk! Let's open it, Nick. Come on. There, funny. He keeps it locked, right? So there must be something valuable in there. I'm not sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. Anyway, this is actually going to be 125 minutes long, or an hour and 25 minutes. So, you guys don't have to watch it all in one sitting. If you want to just mouse it to a halfway point when you watch some of it, then you may. Because I warn you now, at this short period, that it's going to be long. Oh, get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is your time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. So, the guy was... I'm trying to think. Twice. He was courted or coaxed to doing it. What do you think it means? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Rubber Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. That's it. We'll have to see who wrote the letter to the caretaker. It took longer than I thought because the trial again overestimated my time. And I didn't want it to be too short, so... It's a semi-finale of the... Well, there's still going to be more to play, but I'm not going to bring it as often. It's not going to be a main focus for Wednesday. I will record it from time to time, but the trials and the trials take the most time in this game. Surprisingly. Yep. Let's move to Grossberg Law. Okay, I'll go there. Fine. Detention center, no. Oh wait, do we present something? Let's see. Letter to safe. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out in the safe in the shack in the boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me? Who's the old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. Although he only worked for 4 years, so he should know. Which means there is someone else behind it. Now your time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men meaning myself and Robert Hammond. I also says, this is our last chance. Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitation of DL-6 incident. Wait, that old man, what is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect DLC incident, the one who was found innocent. That's it, Yanni Yogi. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. He just happened to be the elevator getter 15 years ago. Okay. He's talking about the incident when the earthquake went and there was Freeman trapped in an elevator himself, Yanni, and his father, Gregory. And their incident happened. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were in there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us like a little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. court, Yeti Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen-deprived and stress had temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right? Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether I should tell you or not. You mean the nightmare. Oh, that nightmare from the last time. I think the time has come to tell y'all. Let's talk about the nightmare. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't breathe! It hasn't quite. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe! You're using up my air! What? Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! What? What are you? Stop breathing my air! No! Father! He's attacking my father! Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from the other day's court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I picked up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Ah! And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years, huh? But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought has only been kept me sane for the last 15 years, but what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe I was the one who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean? It was me. I was the true criminal of DL-6. I shot my father. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about DL-6, maybe. That there is, Nick. There is someone else who knows about DL-6. Is that Rosberg? Yeah, Rosberg. I knew it. Mr. Grosberg. Oh, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what happened. Mr. Edgeworth. He. I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you look so troubled? Well, also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep that he wants to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real. As you imagined. Miles drew the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspended of murder. His career was realistically read. Those who sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without a peer. Sounds trite, but it's true. While he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Karma's techniques. No, that's no surprise. Karma is an extreme man. Board's testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory tried to call attention to all his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were. I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called Spirit Medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right, everyone thought she was, you see. Yet now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Let's present the letter. Sorry, getting a drink. Oh! This is the letter. It seems that Yogi was following the instruction he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own sake. He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait, what is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting is this? Do you have any idea who wrote it? Manfred von Karma. That S.O.B. Why would you have to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting for sure. I used to see it all in the reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was correct. Manfred von Karma himself. So what does this mean? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Because of what Gregory did to him? If it's true, was Von Karma wrote this letter that he knew the truth, he would that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father? He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no! But how do you know? Ask. Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory in court, and Von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Gregory versus Manfred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Mr. Von Karma was guilty verdict. He won the trial, but Gregory accused, falsified his evidence, and he lost the trial. Oh, faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma ever got. Okay. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's ever taken in many years of prosecuting. Really? Doesn't take vacation like go to the sea or the mountains? Don't tell me he'd never been to Europe. You have a strange idea of vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty quite upset him. Odd. If he wanted to keep his perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is going to bring DL-6, you bet. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL-6? Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might have something of interest. Mr. Brosbrook, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials. Let's go back to the... not detention center. Let's go back to... Criminal Affairs Department. We always get a cutscene here, I guess. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone blah 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 out for the old guy Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pondering the pavement for real. Wonder if we could check the records room again. Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around here, but I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. Could go as long as he's there. Yes, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. Oh god, Von Karma's in the room, or Von Karma's in the house. We're gonna see an interesting scene in a minute, folks. Dusty as always. We're only here, Lester. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I guess we'll just notice he isn't here, Von Karma. Let's examine. The open door. Or open drawer, actually. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in recently. The label says unsolved case evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick, file DL-6. It's completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? He's ugly. Von Karma. You. How do you know my name? Have we met? Yes? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edwards' defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. Really, they are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edward's mentor. He is creepy looking from the front! It's creepy. Mr. Edgeworth was your student, right? A romanticist who never seemed to fear amateurism. Like his father, always second-rate, Mr. Von Karma. You had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? I grind you against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect record trial? So, you did. Don't get this. Why do you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow's trial. Tomorrow's day of his trial. It's been a while since I had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you're done your homework well, you certainly understand. You know that Miles Edgeworth tell court tomorrow. We're right, so Von Karma is going to bring up DL-6 in court. Alright, time to do the thing that will end this part. Let's... Well, not this part, but this... day. Have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yeti Yogi to commit murder. Yeti Yogi. How many years has it been since I heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick? What is that thing? The stun gun? For self-defense? Usually, indeed. 600 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600? Wow. Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me the letter. No! No! Whoa! What are you? Nick, run! Ah! Oh, Mia! Out of my way! Ah! What the hell? He's got us. The letter's gone, of course, and he took the DLC, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya! Is he okay? Maya? Maya? Open your eyes! Maya? That letter. Did he take it? Oh yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot of the thing knocked me out. I'm useless. I'm not good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I had woken up at all. Well. Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya! She's holding something. What is that? A bullet! DLC incident number 7 taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in the court tomorrow. And here's the part I dread the most. The court. Yeah, I apologize for drinking in the middle of it, but I need it in order to keep going. We still have an hour left of this. Over an hour and 5 minutes left. This is it. Judgment Day. Today things are going to get settled at last. What? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off my running with a stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of trial. Good luck. Wait, how did she not? Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry! I'm sorry! Just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maybe you should go outside and discharge, right? Good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Pal! Oh boy. What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did go to no fear? As promised, I captured the runaway caretaker. I just brought him in, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. May have tried. Actually, I got the shock. I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's got his own name, but that has to be a lie. Okay, yeah, it's true. Well, as I said, the part I dread. The court. Hopefully in a while it'll be over for a while. I like this game, but it takes a lot out of ya. Bench is ready, Your Honor. Ready. Right, very well. Understood. Really? Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's effort, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Ah, the runaway! Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop in Lake where in addition, he has currently lost his memory, his name, and his identity. The witness has not running away. He will now testify. He wakes up always at the right time, doesn't he? He looks stupid. I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Pa, you see. I figured I got nothing to do with the incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? So my testimony yesterday stands as it is. Alright. Yogi, I'm going to prove it. Alright, guys. Yeah, I'm waiting until maybe you get to the 4th. Now I'm gonna press. Yup, seems like it. Could you be... Was it an accident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory? Boo. Testify quite clear that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. Yeah, how am I supposed to prove it? I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness, please continue. Alright, let's press. Let's risk and press. How could you say you had no motive? Well, for the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them. Oh, Karma, please don't make me. The witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. Why is it good over and over until the trial ends? Uh-oh. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, but does this really have... Yeah, it does. Your Honor, the witness said he has nothing to do with this case or no motive. Both of those statements are lies. Yes, they're lies, Phoenix. Mr. Wright, there is a serious claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he? Don't play dumb blood drama. Yes, I am gonna say him, I believe, but no, actually I'm not, because I already know it's Yeti Yogi. Yogi? The name seems familiar. Oh! Yeti Yogi, from the DL-6 incident. I thought the judge would have heard of it. It's such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man Yogi has a clear motive... Ugh. Oh. Jump into conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness, Yeti Yogi, fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has no memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right now, then I've got nothing else, no Nick. How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yeti Yogi? It's okay, it's quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Daniel compared them to the fingerprints on the fire Yeti Yogi 15 years ago. I see, that makes sense. Oh no. I'm so very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? Oh, now he's waking up. You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a cat medical plant. I burnt my fingers working with this stuff, yup. Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off behind your pass. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess he will not be able to prove its identity. No. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no? No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify this, who will witness. No one! What are you going to do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine the parrot for a little comic relief. Yeah, you're sore winner, Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine the parrot. What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor! The defense would like to take Mr. Valcover up on his proposal. Take Mr. Valcover up on his proposal. Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Oh, Order. Well, you think, Mr. Valcover, you need to even ask. This is farce. I object. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested cross-examine the parrot, Mr. Valcover. I have the right to do as you suggested. Well, if you so desperately please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this and nothing comes out of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yes, I am doing it. This is the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. There's successful even every piece, except for the parrot. She's my last chance. At least I think so. Yeah. Bailiff, please bring the parrot. Aww, there's my favorite pal, Polly. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name? The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us. Hello, squawk! Certainly the most concise testimonies there so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination, right? What are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. What to do? Do we do, Maya? Oh, this will be interesting. Hello, squad! Okay, let's... Percent. Oh shit. This. Okay. I'm sorry, but I picked faulty. Shoot. I must be. Hello, swah! That's his press. With this, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. May I? You talk to her, right? What do I say? Let's ask if he forgot something. Remember 2 days ago? Yeah, we remember. Don't forget DL-6, squawk! I just can't pass out talking like that. We forgot something? Hello, squawk! That's not what you're supposed to say. Yeah, we forgot. Hello, squawk! Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. This is ridiculous. Why don't say it? Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait. Don't tell me Von Parma expected this. He couldn't have betrayed the parrot, could he? Didn't he train her not to respond if we asked if we forgot something? Alright, let's... Oh, right. You're... Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot. Well, I guess we should try to get some info on her. We can show the judge that the owner, Mr. Yogi. Wait. Yeah, we can do this. Hello, squawk. Yeah, now I'm getting a little bored of it. No, don't. Yeah. No, we have to press and ask one of the other 2 questions. Witness, you can't just da-da-da. Okay, what should we ask her? What's your name? Polly, what's your name? Polly, squawk! Mr. Wright, I think we've established that the parrot's name is Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Yeah, of course it does. Yes, of course. Ha. Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's. Will you show us proof? Yeah, we need the proof, but I believe we do have it. Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're going to prove that he is Yeti Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot is... Yeah, I'm gonna save, I think I did. I'm just gonna say it every once in a while. DLC case... Wait. Let's look at this. And check it. Okay. Okay, Gregory, no, it's not gonna work. Suspect. Yes, this is it. Page 3 of this will say Polly Jenkins, the 6 case file. Oh no, that's quite a large file you have there. Which backs proof then? Your time. Very well, Mr. Wright, please show us the page where it file connected to the parrot's name. Suspect data. Which is page 3. It's on suspect data page. This page is all about the information of Yeti Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide. See? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was the name of his fiancée? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. He remembered the name of his fiancée who committed suicide. That's what he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Also could be a normal parrot name, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter name is Dog's Phonix. Granddog's Phonix. Well, Mr. Wright, she's only 7 years old. Wait, how does he know the age? Alright. Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more piece of evidence. Right. But what? Very well, witness. You may continue. Let's go back and press for the last article we never tried. Which is the number to the safe. Maybe I'll get her to say the number of the safe. The safe. Why? Let's just try to say anything. Okay, Polly, what's the number safe shack? 1228, 1228. What the reckless? Well, Mr. Wright, yes, it does have something to do about the caretaker. Say it. Ridiculous. How can the number of a safe tell us the caretaker is? Show us proof. What? And again, it is the, DLC file, but... But I think I am going to save, but... Yeah, I'm going to look here and... No, come on, just go to case file. Yeah, I'm saving it there and go into... Wait until, like, this. Let's check. No, it says nothing, so it's obviously not going to be useful. Let's go to the DLC and check. 1228. Wait, the 12th and 8th. But I would have looked, but I think I know. No. No. Let's go back to the first page. Yes, I believe this does. The first page of case summary, it's 1228, like his number. So December 28th, 2001 is when it went. So he put 1228 to remember the day and the month of the case. Mr. Wright, yes, case summary. It's on the case summary page. The case summary, specifically the date which the DLC incident occurred, the date of the incident, December 28th. Why? That's today's date 15 years ago, and the number is 1228. Ah! He used the date of the DLC incident as a number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important the date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their numbers to dates. Ah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card to 001 because I'm number 1. This case has nothing to do with the date, nothing. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True that it's a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time is a mere, pattern to me. Wait, what are you saying? Summon the caretaker to the boat shop immediately. Witness, tell us your name. Wait, this witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks different. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yeti Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Yeti Yogi. So it was you who killed Robert Hammond? And tried to frame Mr. Miles Edgeworth's death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. He won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. Thought it was my chance after 50 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on this matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth himself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. And it's still not the end, folks, because there's still another small trial we're going to have to deal with. Under arrest, Your Honor, I saw no room for error in his confession. Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent, in this case at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? Things are going to get wacky. There's a few mysteries left also. Still, you've cleared suspicion for this particular case. I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hare. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Father Karma saying anything? Oh, because he knows something's gonna happen. Well, celebrate for a minute anyway. That's all. The court is adjourned. Oh, come on! Did someone just say objection? It wasn't Father Karma. Wait, but that means no. Edgeworth? Your Honor, I object to your statement. What? What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we heard, Yeti killed Robert Hammond in the case, but revenge for what? Nick? Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them that murdering. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad. Oh no. You know what? Let's just leave it to Edgeworth. No, I'm sure Edgeworth thought about this one for long and hard. This isn't my place to interfere. Nick, are you sure? There's nothing we can do about it. This is his problem now. For 15 years, I've had a recurrent dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yeti Yogi was the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL-6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL-6. The statute of limitations today. The culprit is me. Oh boy. Order, order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which statute of limitation runs out today. I'm not sure how to deal with that. It's obvious. We hold the trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime 15 years ago. I think it would like to take 5-minute recess. During the time I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Wow. Yeah, I know, guys. Annoying, isn't it? We did everything to get him declared innocent, and now... Yeah, you did! Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, pal. I mean, you kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, detective, but it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy, just crazy. Nick, what are you doing? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case? For what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Mr. Miles Edgeworth is innocent. Huh? What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court? I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court. Sure. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. Now prove you're innocent, trust me. Right? Yeah, the real fight is just beginning, folks. You think everything is over and... Objection, I killed him. I killed my father. Blah. Judge Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let's begin hearing this testimony. Then, through pointless, let the defense do cross-examination. The statute of limitations on DL-6 runs out. Though it's unofficial for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. Father Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth, I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. Once a detail didn't quite fit, that will be the key. Please, please. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna be getting several penalties. Alright, trials. As we leave, the earthquake struck at us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. a moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. Yeah, okay. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream. Shijin in the elevator ran out. I lost my memory of the events. Bad. Say Clay with Mr. Yogi-Bay. Very well. Mr. Wright, the cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Yeah, it took me a minute to realize where to click. Yeah, my feet picked up. It's a single. Yeah, like I realized my mistake later because I was supposed to present the court document again. Okay. I'm getting as much info as I could possibly can, but then I realized I have to present the court document to the single gunshot because in the, I think in the victim data, it says that it was, what is it? That it said there was 2? So the one that he did and another one? Yep, it was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details. That's when Mr. H was pointed out the problems on Karma's evidence. Alright, so I'm getting all the info I can, but then I have to present the file. Mr. Yogi, we were fine at first. But then as time passed, no one came to help. It's their composure. What did you do then? I was 9 years old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then, which was the gun. What was it? A pistol. I assumed it was the bailiff Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. Get up. What next? Yeah, of course you wanted to stop them fighting. You were a 9-year-old boy, terrified. When you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi. I was in a daze. Yeah. No. Let's read the court document first. Before doing anything. Read the, DL-6 case file. And see if anything stands out. See? Alright, the victim summary. Fired twice. Wait. I was looking for information that would help me with this thing, but then I realized it's the next, I have to back out, go to the previous statement. A single gunshot. Let's present the case at this point. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? That? I heard that shot in the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. But that doesn't make sense. Look at this file once more. It plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You seem to enjoy dragging the file, don't you? Alright. Victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. It says quite plainly the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, the fire... Okay, it fired a second time, obviously. Was there perhaps another shooter who fired the second shot? Oh, Your Honor, I'm sure you're aware This incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol fired twice, however, you don't know when the second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice as heard. One of these shots were at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot was had? Oh, yeah, let's just say yes. Please tell me there's something that I can do. Possible. Now, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Oh, Lord, I think I'm gonna have to save at this point. Yeah. Because I really... Alright. At that time... Lord. Okay. Check. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is the evidence. Because it was fired through the window. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime. 15 years ago, I could see that the victim's lying there. It's Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired where? Your Honor, please get a clue. Let's go to the window of the elevator. That should be obvious. Contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know the murderer's weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone else other than Edgeworth shot the second shot. Order! Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, you drive it. Simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after he shot first rang out. In conclusion, Mr. Wright? But who could have done someone else? The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies go on ahead. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DLC incident case. Look closely. Try case summary page. Case summary, that's on page 1. Look what's written there. Not a single clue was found in the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then one or the other would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. Found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was not fired. What? Matter, the whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made the bullet hole in the window. Order, I will have order. Mr. Wright. Clearly. Twice. So this, however. Yeah, I'm gonna make a few mistakes here, so I am gonna save. Claim. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. How did this happen? I don't believe that. Sis. Wrong. Have I been wrong about this whole incident? Do it, Nick. I'm sorry, ma'am. It looks like I was wrong, Nick. Bullet hasn't been there for nothing. No. You said, do it, Nick. I'm sorry. It's just when I saw that photograph, I thought 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain, I thought. Let's just let him go on rambling. As I said, like, this game, they have really long cases. It's like, we have finally cleared up this incident, only bullet was found at the scene of the crime. The shot was, Yes, Your Honor. No, I do not. Your father did. Yes, I did. You're saying it very well. For I must on the here. Right now, indeed. See? I've been... Yeah. Words. Many things I know I shouldn't be saying, but... Words. Mr. Wright. I have an objection. But... Oh boy. Whoa, Isis is the second bullet! What, Mia? What did you just say? Nothing? That second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it. Seems like, wait. I said right. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet, it exists. What? We've just heard proof that it does not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I really... Yeah. Alright, yeah, it's gonna be a good minute or two of this rambling. To tell us who took this murder. Still thinking about that one. It. Of course, there was... Oh, Lord. I'm in trouble. I realized that both of these answers were wrong, and I really had to push he didn't need to take it. Lord, would you shut up, Von Karma? Geez, this guy just makes my life harder. You know? He gives me a penalty. He gives me a penalty. He stole my morning cereal. Okay, he did not do that. He caused 9/11. Okay, he did not do that either. I'm being a little bit dramatic. But he literally, all his objections are just getting annoying. Wait, he's penalizing me. Damn it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he didn't need it. He did not need it. I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murder has no reason. He had to take it, the murderer. What does that mean? You're thinking too normal, like crazy. Don't think taken. Think no, have to be taken. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking a bullet from the scene, but, the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to take, Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Well, for instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer. The bullet hit the murderer? Just like, for instance, I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there, you know. Oh, Lord. Wait a second. I was just thinking off the top of my head, but what really happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer himself was shot, and then left with the second bullet inside. Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yes. But there's a problem with that. The other two from the elevator. Manga Etc and Yeti Yogi were both unharmed. The murderer came from outside. Ooh. The two men fight outside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges the bullet. The bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you truly are the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet cannot deny what possibility you might say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There's no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right, I can't think of anyone. Hey, Dick. Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? I remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday. Director Edgeworth dealt a blow of his perfect trial record. Well, it must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's ever taken in his many years of prosecuting. What if Von Karma did take a vacation because of shock, but it took it because he was injured? Which means it could only mean one thing: he was the murderer in the DL-6 incident. That was the man who shot Greg Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh man. Seemed dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? No, I shouldn't cut. Now, yes. Say it! Say it loud and proud! Your Honor, there's a suspect, one suspect alone. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Well, Mr. Wright, who's your suspect? My hands are shaking. But what? Von Karma! Von Karma? Oh, you mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor, sitting right there? Bah! You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months, started the day after the incident. Yet you proved your perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without prosecuting? So while you're claiming I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident, fascinating. Prove it. I would need surgery. No, where? Night, Mr. Wright. Bring the doctor up on me. Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as witness. Nobody's that perfect. So, what is it? Did Von Karma pull? That's insane. No, self? Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove I was shot? Let's show the evidence, man. Oh, Lord, I better save. What? Proves. Let's present it. Is perfect. He would need surgery. So I asked where the bullet is now. I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean... I do. There is possibility that the bullet inside Von Karma. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use the metal detector. Well, I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge the bullet is still inside you. Order! Your Honor, the defense requests to be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitations runs out of this case today. It is up to you who's here right now. Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to the testing. No, to give it a shot. Beep, beep, beep! Whoa! It reacted! Something inside his right shoulder! The bullet! Mr. Von Karma? You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL-6 incident. I claim that this bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL-6. But, Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is you who must prove something here, Mr. Wright. Not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet involved Carmen's shoulders from DL-6? Of course you can. You don't have any DL-6 since X because you took it out of the records room yesterday. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close, 1 day away from freedom. You see, I have proof. What? You had done your own brain trying to fit Edgeworth. I could link between the bullet shoulder and the DL-6 incident. Here's my final proof. It's this. It has to be this. Because this has not been used yet. Usually all evidence has a key. Yeah, but I'm saving just to be safe though. Oh lord. No, it's not it. That's from the other case. Oh, come on. It has to be the bullet. No. Come on. It has to be this. That's a bullet. Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in DL-6 incident. This is taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. This bullet is preserved quite nicely, all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings? You recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired a gutter pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. Yeah, quite accurate. Blitz session. One bullet moved from Gregory's heart. The other caught your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets would have been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murderer weapon killed Gregory Edgeworth. Move. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we will compare it to the bullet markings and solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma, oh, that scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Blah, blah, blah. Quiet. I said quiet. Yeah, the flashback. Ooh. Get away! Get away from my father! Bang! It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma, roar! Mr. Roar! Only you would dare defy me. So it was you. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death, death. Wow. That is a little dramatic. Mr. Chief Prosper, I'm so sorry. I am sorry. But Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, not this time. Edgeworth! I was a shock like none I've ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out in the hall and felt my way to the elevator. Pressed the button and nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Then the lights came back on and the elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edwards was still unconscious. He died never knowing who shot him. Later, he spoke to a media blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought another man would have come to open the elevator door? Judge, what? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring the end to this miserable charade. Now end it. Very well. It appears that we have come to a very long end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, yes, Your Honor, you were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Again! That is all. The court is adjourned. No other surprises, right? Oh, thank God. Good, you didn't confess to anything else. Nick, we did it. Did you see his face? Don Carmel looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you trust him, Nick. Trust. I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know it was on the verge of tears the whole time myself, but now it's all just a good memory. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right? Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try. Thank you. I see, thank you, right? You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. Dear. Whoop! Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would! I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal! Tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how to say thank you. Say thank you. I see. Whoop! I feel foolish. Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all! Oh no, Lotta! Here, bro. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank you all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick a hand in cook jar even if there was no one there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, bygones be bygones. Speaking of which, now, Lotta, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park, huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. What? Why? Sad face, Larry. What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. Oh, you don't look sick. It's Beyonce. She's going to live in Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Larry. Yo, Edgy. There you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here's a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you come tonight too, my treat, pal. Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick, that's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right, huh? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Weird about it. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot on there. $38 exactly. Nick? Wasn't that the exactly amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? 38. No! No, Larry, it was you! What are you so surprised about, right? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to the day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was so bored he came back to school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. Never was good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know. Really, Wright? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this is sure an unexpected turn of events, Edgeworth? You should have told me. Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so. There you have it. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, I call you goody two-shoes to the extreme. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if I'd known, I'd become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney, after all. Edgeworth, want to switch, right? Hey, y'all, line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time! On me. Detective Gumshoe took us out to the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom. Although Edgeworth was still in detention. Kind of, I'm trying to think. Kind of contradictory, isn't it, if he's still in detention? Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. He drank! It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter. Oh no. Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. What? I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to you, to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. But no, don't leave me, Maya. Goodbye? What time is it? Gah! The first train for the mountains has already left to the station. I guess I'm too late. Hey, Nick, Maya? So, you're leaving. Yeah, it's hard to be a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Wait. Hold it! Wait. But I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped Mr. Brosbrook and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you... No, evidence? Show Maya evidence to cheer her up. Yes, let's give her the bullet. Because she's the one who received this bullet. A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had all the evidence pertaining to DL-6, but you were the only one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put the end to Von Karma. You were the one who gave it to me. Nick, thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run the office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. So, bye. Bye. Oh, that's sad. Oh, she's crying! That's even sadder! Come on! Thanks, Nick. Oh, God, that's sad. And so my story ends. Time to turn to a new page and say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins, with the same old crazy cast of characters. And that is where it surprised me. I don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim. Or yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I had about this. Yeah. Yeah, actually, this actually surprised me. Because I was playing, expecting to have another chapter before the credits, but hey pal, Mr. Edwards came down to wish a Happy New Year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Whoa! Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Well, he's trying. Okay, but anyway, this Let's Play was actually really fun to... What? Come on, stop interrupting me, huh, Nick? Nah, haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but not exactly what you call a cheap date. Oh, she's quiet right now, yeah. Alright, anyway, like I said, I enjoyed this Let's Play. It was really different to do with different ways of doing... Oh, come on. Who? Right? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. Okay, without any more interruptions, I hope. This may not be completely over, but still the main... Oh, come on, you now, you bellboy! The defense attorney who I wrote that affidavit for. Yes. Oh, I should know, I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you stop by the area, please stop by. Yes, the Gatewater Hotel. But this game is... Don't forget it! You girls for... Oh, it's you. Phonics Wright. Ah, yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of a fresh lemon, you see. Everyone thinks they have something important to say about me! Why? Just why? You know what? Why don't you just take over the rest of this video cast? Phonics Wright, he's an actor! Well, I'm not buying it. He can't be a star with a name like Phonics. Did you know he never the Why don't the rest of you take over the rest of my video? Why don't I just end it right now? I mean, because I'm not important, I see. I mean, everyone else is taking over. Oh, boy. I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I'm sure I owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public until the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know. Anything else that someone wants to say? Well, anyway, I'll just say I enjoyed this Let's Play, is all. And... oh, boy. Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but I didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trade cards. She said she can't find them where she is. What kind of a place is she living anyway? I'm getting really annoyed by all these interruptions. I mean, these cast characters might as well take over my Let's Play. Oh, you too, you brat! Right, who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright. But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day. And I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy my tender age. Any other words? Lana, you already talked too much. Yeah, right. I remember that lawyer guy. How me, I'm training to become a paranormal photographer, huh? You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there was a ghost. Wait, Mia? For real. Know that? Talent. I'm going to be famous. Anyone else like to interrupt? Okay, well, there's the ghost. I didn't get it till then, but she did see a ghost. Well, guys, I think I will end this episode off here. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in my next... Whoa! Alright, we got a new chapter, but I'll see you guys in the next video. I will see you guys next time.